I'm trading for now over 2 years, and I definitely didn't make a lot of money with it, to be honest. What I want to tell you with that is don't expect crazy results within a year or two. This shit takes long, I promise you. But if you stick with it and just don't give up and never quit, at the end of the day, it is extremely rewarding. So I want to quickly cover up the trade I took today, and then let's continue with the topic. Today's Monday, and on New Year USD, nothing really happened. Like the price action was slow, everything was slow. I took a trade on GBP USD, which I also stated on X. You see, London session was all just consolidation. So let's get to the point. I lost 1 hour today. I took two trades. One went break even, and the other one, when I re-entered on a short, I got eventually stopped out, which is unfortunately, but it happens in this game. And for this, my first lesson of this video is if you lose a trade, don't over. It's part of the game. You will lose trades, and the best and fastest way to profitability is to learn from your trades. There's actually a mistake I did today when on GBP USD I was looking for shorts because last week on Friday we were extremely bullish and took out a lot of highs. So I thought, okay, price will come down again. And I saw this trend line, and I knew price is going to shoot for this trend line, which was the case. Price came down, took this out. I entered a short around here. You can always look it up. I'm not lying with anything. I'm transparent as much as I can. I aimed for a 1 to 3, and my stop loss, oh, my entry was further down. Basically, 1 to 3 wasn't hit. I set my stop loss at break even. And what I did not see or I oversaw was this whole liquidity trend line. Like, I should have seen this. This is as clear as day and night. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches. Oh my god! Like this, this short, I wouldn't have taken it if I saw this and we took it out and we didn't break that low. I wouldn't take the re-entry. I did it. I re-entered right here in this reaction, and price went for these highs, and I got stopped out. Well, lesson for the day. Always learn from your mistakes. Always rewatch your trades. What did you do? What mistakes were there? Even if it's a winning trade, there can be mistakes that you oversee. So don't just expect a winning trade to be a good trade. Not every trade is a good trade, even if it's a win. That's what you have to understand. And also, don't get me wrong, not every losing trade is a bad trade. That's also important to understand because a lot of beginners think, okay, because I lost this trade, I did something wrong. No, that's not the case. There is not a single strategy with a 100% win rate. That's what you have to understand. There is no strategy with a 100% win rate. So there are going to be losing trades. Just you have to analyze if these losing trades are part of your system. Because this right here, this is not a trade I would have taken if I look at it now. And another important point where I lost so much time. I lost literally a whole year. It's all because of this one mistake. I hopped from strategy to strategy, looking on YouTube for the best 90% win rate strategy. The truth is, you can be profitable with a strategy that has a win rate of less than 50%. Like my win rate averaged out of 1,000 trades is 45 to 50%. And over 1,000 trades, I'm highly profitable. So what you have to understand is that if you want a 90% strategy that works 90% of the time, that you win 90% of the time, you are probably going to have to aim for the top A plus setups. And those setups are going to occur once or twice a month. Like, and if this once or twice a month did not work out, like you just lost for this month. In my system, I take B plus setups, not always A plus. Like they don't occur that often. I want to take trades every day, almost every day. And for that, I will sacrifice with my win rate. I don't need a 90% win rate if I make 3 out every trade I win and have like 10 trades a week or 5 trades a week. It all has to add up. So you have to trade the way you are the most comfortable with. Are you more comfortable taking a lot of trades and losing 3 trades in a row? If you are comfortable with that, don't aim for a 90% win rate strategy. Don't do it. But if you cannot handle a losing streak of more than 3 trades, you probably shouldn't even be a trader at this point. They are for sure going to occur. Every trader goes to losing streaks, and it depends on how you react on those losing streaks shows if you are a profitable trader or not. Let's cover the topic trading psychology even more. Everyone knows those rules. Don't overtrade, don't over leverage, don't revenge trade. All this common sense stuff. Like, you shouldn't do it. I lost a lot of money on over leveraging. Like, over leveraging is probably the most dangerous one of. The thing is, if you risk more than 1% and you have a 50% win rate, then it could happen that you have a 3 trade losing streak or a 4 trade losing streak and you risk 2%. Now, 4 times 2 makes 8%. You just lost 8% and that's hard to recover. So if you have a win rate of, let's say, less than 60%, I would always stick with 1%, especially on a prop firm account, like maximum 1%. And now my honest advice about trading psychology. If you are still watching videos on YouTube about trading psychology, please just stop it. Like, it's useless if you don't know your strategy. It all comes down to your data. Do you know your strategy? Do you even know your win rate? Like, if you don't know the simple stuff, how do you expect to go into a trade with confidence? Like, does not make sense. So the number one way to master your trading psychology is actually to backtest. And I said it in previous videos before. Do at least 1,000 trades of backtesting before you move on to a real account. You have to know your data. You have to know how to react on losing streaks. You have to know if a 3 trade losing streak is part of your system or not. Because let's say you have a 8 trade losing streak and you are asking yourself, okay, did I really make something wrong on my trades? What changes my analysis? Is this trade alright to take or shouldn't I take it? Is an 8 trade losing streak normal? Like, you have to know the stuff. And if you don't know it, then every trade you take is a random trade. And every random trade has a random outcome. You won't be profitable. That's just how it is. You need confidence, and confidence comes with backtesting and with data. And another important topic, I don't hear any YouTuber talk about this. Like, I've watched 1,000 videos on YouTube about trading, to be honest, and I didn't see a single one talk about this. It's sticking with one pair. If you really want to become confident with your trading style, practice it only on one pair. It helps so much. Like EURUSD becomes so natural to me. I just open a chart on a 3-minute time frame. I know exactly where it is. It's just become so natural. I know where EURUSD was a year ago. Just practice it on one pair. And if you mastered that pair, you can move on with another pair and add, for example, GBP/USD or gold. But again, I will have to test my strategy on GBP/USD as well. Because some pairs do better with your strategy and some pairs don't. So don't expect every pair to have the same results as another pair. The last thing, probably the most important thing of today's video, which doesn't just apply to trading, but to anything in life which you want to be good at, and it's consistency. You cannot expect to become a good trader without actually analyzing the charts every single day. If you're a forex trader, okay, Saturday, Sunday, the markets are closing, but even then, just backtest. Saturday, Sunday, backtest. Look how the markets on crypto look like, and full action, full focus on trading. And then another week, a week later, you just think, okay, not today, not today. Like I did last week every day, so I can rest for now. That's not how it works. Like if you want to be an NBA player, you train every day. That's just how it is. You train every day. Exact same thing goes to trading, because that's what it takes to become the 1% of profitable traders. Thing is, what are you willing to sacrifice to become that 1%? A lot of traders don't put in the time, they don't backtest, they switch from strategy to strategy, they always switch pairs, they never review the trades they took, and then they expect to become profitable. Like, that's a recipe for disaster. But that's enough talking for today. Please like this video, subscribe to this channel, support me on X. Also comment down below if you want a special video. And that's it for today.